So we're ready to start the game. IceCold rather, wearing the white jerseys. They're starting with the ball. Matrix in purple. Athena Ryan, quarterback for IceCold. Veteran had a solid season, 29 touchdown passes, 10 so far in the postseason. Who do you think is going to be key for this IceCold offense?
I think I think Athena Ryan is going to be it because she's a good QB and she has great receivers.
So I think Ryan right there, a little bit off, not on the mark there to the pass to Maria Manseri, number 8, a little bit maybe first play jitters perhaps.
Yeah, probably because it's the finals. It's a pretty important game. They want to win, obviously. So I think it's just getting hooks, catching the ball, and just going for it. Sweet and simple.
All right, looking at the starting lineup for IceCold again, Athena Ryan at quarterback, Lara Zuko, number 1, the wide receiver to the left of your screen, Maria Manseri, like I talked about, number 8 in the slot, and to the wide, number 13, the receiver of the year, Ashley Langer. Unnecessary. I'm not sure. I'm going to call it a throwaway there.
Yeah, she was in motion, I think.
You have number 12, Chloe Samard, the former Champlain Cavalier. She is the snapper for this IceCold team. So we see the defense right now for Matrix forcing a 3rd and long now facing this IceCold offense. If you're IceCold, what are you doing here offensively?
I think do half. You have 2 tries to get the first down, so get the yards.
So Athena going deep to the left-hand side. Nice catch by Uzoka, getting 1 foot in bounds. And, of course, in flag plus football, you only need 1 foot in bounds to make a catch. And just a reminder, just like 5v5 and men's A in the 6-on-6, for the women's division, first down is at the midfield line. All the other divisions is 10 yards to a first down. But again, for women's football here in FPF, you have 1 first down that is at midfield. So right now, 4th down, and I want to say about 6, maybe 7 here facing IceCold. Athena gets a snap. She looks to her right. She goes to the right-hand side. Oh, nice catch there by Langer.
Ashley has been one of the great receivers for Athena Ryan. She has completed her season with 10 TDs and 555 yards with a 37 to 55 completion. So I'm not surprised that she got that catch. She's an amazing offense player. First down and goal.
Yeah, nice catch on the left side by Uzuka. So again, the previous play leading to a fresh set of downs there for IceCold.
They have 3 tries for a couple of yards, so.
Pretty good. Let's think about, I think they're about 10 yards exactly from the end zone here.
Yeah.
So great field position for the IceCold offense. Get on their first drive of the game. Athena gets the pass, goes right over the middle, caught, Samard, touchdown, IceCold.
Yes. I'd say it's a pretty classic route from IceCold. They use Chloe Samar for those quick ins. So I think they're going to abuse a little bit of that during the whole game.
Yeah, Chloe Samar again, like I said, the former Champlain Cavalier. Solid so far in the postseason, 7 catches for 53 yards, and that is her 2nd TD of the playoffs. So now 1-point convo attempt here for IceCold. Just a bit more than 3 minutes into the contest. Ryan gets a snap, goes over the middle. Samar again, a little bit off target there. Samar was open, but the pass by Athena Ryan rather, just a little bit behind her. 6-0 lead here for IceCold. Now, Lori, looking at Matrix, I mean, again,
Yes.
you had a chance to play them in the playoffs.
Yes.
What's the key to their offense?
Honestly, they're great at short, they're great at deep, anything. However, today they don't have their usual quarterback. Elisabeth Ashkar is not there, so Anne-Frédéric Tardif is going to be taking part as QB position, so we'll see how it goes. She does have an amazing receiver, so if she gets the ball right where it needs to be, then I'm good with it.
The first pass of the game here to the oh, almost picked off. Good pass deflection right there by number 4, Sarah Eve Asselin. Almost getting the pick 6 right there.
Almost. She had it in her hands.
I think that you would have caught that for sure. That was you, right?
I appreciate it.
Yeah, so like you talked about, Lori, good observation by you. Elizabeth Ashkar not in the lineup. 20 touchdowns in the regular season, 8 TDs, no INTs in the postseason. 46 to 69 passing, completing 67% of her passes, but again, not in the lineup. As Anne-Frédéric Tardif takes her place, usually plays receiver. Pass to the flat, trying to break a tackle on the right-hand side. Good tackle right there in the open field.
Leah Demers did catch that ball. She's an amazing 2-way player also. By the lineup that they have on offense, I'm pretty sure they could still make some points and get some touchdowns, even though they don't have their usual QB.
So with with Frederic Tardif now playing, what does she bring different to the lineup than Elizabeth Ashkar?
Well, Anne-Frédéric Tardif, she's not a usual QB. She has been making plays on QB just for fun and everything, but for sure it makes a difference.
Just pass here to her right-hand side is caught. I think it's good enough for a first down.
Yes, by Daphne Guérin.
No, so I think it's about a yard or two short. So yeah, 4th and 1 here, just shy of midfield for the Matrix offense.
I'd say to be safe, they should. I think they're gonna do a quick pass, a short pass, just to get the first down.
So let's see what they do. Last time when these two teams met, Matrix was 3 for 5 on 4th down. Quarterback gets a snap, quick pass to the left. As you said, Lori, right there, first down and then some for the Matrix offense. They move the chains.
Yep, simple and easy is the way to go today, I think.
So fresh at the downs here for the Matrix offense. What do you, when you're looking at IceCold right now, what do you think? I mean, they have the height advantage, they have the size advantage on
Yes.
their defense. How do you think they could use that to their advantage?
Honestly, just being on their players, too, they have the height, like you said, so they have an advantage on that, even on the deep plays. So they just need to be where they need to be.
Tardif with the throw, just avoiding the sack. He gets the pass off, caught there on the left-hand side. Pick up of a couple of yards there.
Yeah, that
In the
was a
red zone
scary
right now.
throw, though. Because if being
No, finish your thought. You're saying it's a scary throw?
it's a scary throw because it's a last-minute throw to not get the sack. It could easily be an interception.
So it looks like that was Florence Beaulieu-Clement with the catch. And the pass to the flats off the hands of the intended receiver there.
A bit too in front.
Yeah, I think that was number 12 there, Abigail Perot, the leading receiver for this Matrix squad. She had a pretty solid year, at least so far in the playoffs, 2 TDs so far. One of the top weapons in this on this Matrix squad, rather.
Yes.
In her last meeting, she had 103 receiving yards on 9 receptions for 3 touchdowns. Let's see if a quarterback can find her here near the end zone. Matrix gets the snap. Pass to the flats again to the right-hand side. Good tackle there, touchdown saving tackle. At the goal line by the IceCold defender. Catch made by Daphne Guérin.
That would be a 4th down at the 1-yard line.
Yep. So 4th and goal here, like you said, Laurie, at the 1-yard line. So if you're Matrix here, what are you calling right here so close to the end zone?
Short and easy, or maybe like another throw or something at the 1-yard line.
Right, so
Yeah,
let's see what
exactly
they
that.
have.
It's gonna be quick.
So Tardy felt the eye formation. Quick toss
Exactly.
to the snapper. Did she get in? Yes, she did.
Yes. That is how they made their way into the finals.
Touchdown by Abigail Perot. And if you're wondering why Laurie's a little salty right now, it's because that's how Matrix beat her team Cayenne to advance to this finals game a couple days ago here in Brassard. I promise, Laurie, I won't bring it up too much.
No,
I had
it's
to at the open.
fine. They did amazing, so I'm not that salty.
24-21 win for the Matrix as they beat Cayenne. Game 1-point combo attempt now here for Matrix, looking to take the 1-point lead here as this game is tied at 6-6. Tardif gets the snap. She looks to her left. She goes there to the corner. The pass is deflected and out of bounds.
Yeah.
Next play there by Elodie Lachapelle.
One of the star defensive players, I'd say, on that team. She's had an amazing season.
Yeah, Lachapelle, 3rd on tackles so far in the postseason for IceCold with 6 tackles already.
Yes. She had 9 interceptions in the regular season, so I'm not surprised if she gets a couple interceptions today either.
So Athena Ryan now leading her offense back out for the 2nd series here. They scored on their first. Let's see if they can score on their 2nd. Ryan awaits the snap. She gets it. She looks right over the middle, and that's where she goes. Izuka with the catch. She slides down. Dangerous slide right there, but able to make sure she held on to the ball. Pickup of about, I want to say 8, maybe 9 yards right there.
That was a good catch. She did everything to not get the flag.
So looking at this Matrix defense, I mean, again, they let in a touchdown on the first drive by IceCold. What do you think they have to do this time out now to get a stop?
Honestly, just cover a bit more the middle. I feel like Athena is seeing the holes in the middle, and she's taking advantage of that.
So on second down now, pump fake to the left. Ryan, is she going to run? No, she passes to Langer, and Langer with the catch on the sideline gets the flag.
I'd say that's a first. I've never seen Athena Ryan get out of her pocket, so I'm glad that she's getting used to that also.
Yeah, quarterback there showing some athleticism. Tackle made by Florence Beaulieu-Clément. So the ball looks like
A bit
actually,
before.
yeah, just short, yeah, about 2, maybe 3 yards short of the first down marker. So it's an option here right now for the IceCold offense, so close to the first down.
Yes, they could take advantage of it, maybe go a little bit further for first down, or just keep it simple. And
They go further here. Manserio pass just a little bit out of her reach. She had a step on the defender, but Ryan couldn't connect on the pass.
yeah, it was a bit more on the outer field. Now it's fourth and a couple yards to the first.
Yeah, so let's see what they have up their sleeve now. Talking about IceCold, obviously, with their offense. Getting the first meeting between these two teams, a tale of two halves. Matrix were up 20-7 at the half, and then IceCold outscored them 20-13 after the break. Right now, this game, though, is tied up at 6 apiece with just outside of 9 minutes remaining in the first half. Pass. Gorel Cop. Oh, Langer couldn't hang on. A rare drop by her, the reigning receiver of the year. And it was
She had it, I think.
I think she had it. What I said, yeah.
But
Yeah,
it was really close.
So you see the replay right here. Nice passer, nice ball by Ryan. Langer has a step on the defender, yeah, right through her hands.
Yeah, she couldn't make the catch, but she was so close.
Yeah, that's a tough one. That's one she's gonna want to have back part of me for sure. Again, receiver of the year, 35 catches in the regular season, 555 yards, 10 touchdowns. So now Matrix takes over the ball at their own 5-yard line. Quick pass again to the flats. And I think, Lori, that seems to be the game plan at Tardif. I mean, she's not really throwing the ball downfield. I think she's kind of trying to dink and dunk her way upfield.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think she's keeping it short and simple, pretty easy, so she doesn't get intercepted or takes scary throws. But yeah, as she's not the usual QB and she's not used to it, I think it's a pretty safe way to go.
Second down now. Tardif, another dangerous pass right there. Kind of caught in between two minds right there. She wanted to hit the receiver. The receiver wasn't sure whether she should do the out or just sit down.
Yeah, and maybe not enough power also in that throw.
So bringing up now 3rd and long. I want to say it's about 3rd and 12, maybe 13 right now.
It's a long throw.
Seacoast on the IceCold sideline. Pat Jerome, FPF Hall of Famer, Jacques Voigt as well. 2 coaches for this IceCold squad. 3rd down here. Tardif goes over the middle. Oh, and that pass almost intercepted again. She has to watch out.
Yeah, she has to find other players or other routes to throw to.
So now 4th and long. I mean, obviously you don't have to punt your eggs. I mean, if you don't get the first down here, one of the things with women's football and FPF is if you don't get the first down, the team does not take over the ball where you left it off. If you throw an incompletion, they have to go back to their 5-yard line. So obviously punt is not needed.
Yeah.
Pretty much. But what would you call here? I mean, again, first down is about 13, 14 yards away.
Honestly, a comeback at the first down is always a good option. She has to see what the defenders are doing. Sometimes they're mostly going to drop, so we'll see what happens now.
And here we go. Tardif goes to a double quarterback here. On a rather receiver instead. Running up the left-hand side. Can she break a tackle? She does.
That was a nice tackle. At the tip of the flag, she got it.
Yeah, good tackle right there. It appears to be, I think that was number 4 for IceCold. But to take down, yeah, that's Sarah Eve Asselin.
Yeah, she got 40 tackles during the regular season also, so she's a tackle maker.
There you go, tackle maker indeed. Possibly her biggest one of the season right there, stopping Matrix from getting a first down. Balls turned over to IceCold. They're back on offense. 3rd drive of the game here.
It is still a 6 tie game.
Yep. Ryan awaits the snap, 2 receivers to her right. She goes to Manseri, nice catch by her, leaping up high to get it. Able to control the ball before falling out of bounds. So pick up of about 6 yards there on first down for IceCold.
It appears she wasn't open at the beginning since Athena was struggling a little bit, but Maria was able to get open.
So Yuzoka now on the right-hand side of the wide receiver spot. Langer moving in down to the slot to the right of the formation. Ryan gets the snap. She's going deep to Langer. Good coverage right there. The safety rolling over.
Yeah.
To make sure Langer was covered.
two defenders in the backfield, so it was a pretty risky throw. She could have made it. She's the star player of that team, so.
Again, like I said earlier, the reigning receiver of the year in women's A. She's not the only all-star, though. Abigail Perot, we talked about earlier for Matrix, made all-star in co-ed 1.
Yeah, a very good defender.
Yep. You have to imagine you may see Perot on Langin throughout this matchup.
Probably.
Ryan gets a snap here, goes to the flats to Simard. Simard can't break the tackle. Gain of about, I want to say, 5, maybe 6, 7 yards, yeah.
Yeah, approximately. That would be a 4th to midfield.
Yeah, so 4th and about, I want to say a long 6 right there. So let's see what IceCold has here offensively, what they dial up. Simard with the ball. Snaps it to Ryan. Ryan looks right down the middle, and to the right-hand side. Yuzoka's open, and it's intercepted. Big INT right there for Matrix.
Number 3, Florence Clément-Beaulieu.
Yep.
Beaulieu-Clément.
Exactly. Nice INT by here. You see on the replay right here on your screen. She was step for step. Actually, she had about a step on Yuzoka, which is rare to say, but she tracked the ball the entire way, coming up with the big INT. Yuzoka with the tackle.
She made a great play.
Yeah, perfect coverage right there.
So that gives Matrix another chance to get the ball in the end zone, for sure, and get the upper hand.
So after the touchback, Matrix takes the ball over at their own 5-yard line. Tardif to the right sideline. Pass just a little bit too high. Intended target there was number 7, Guerin. Guerin coming into this game, 3 catches for 23 yards. She has a couple of catches already here this afternoon, upping her totals. Second along now, facing the Matrix offense. And as you said earlier, Lori, obviously this is the first year for IceCold. A couple of veterans on the team, but also a lot of rookies as well. Oh, we see trips to the right now. The left on your screen, but to the right of the quarterback. Quick pass on the underneath route, and the player steps out of bounds. That's a minimal gain. A gain of, I want to say, 3, maybe 4 yards at most. I'm not sure that was the
way to go.
So yeah, exactly. Thank you.
She should maybe start throwing a little bit deeper, for sure, because now the IceCold's defense is going to shoot under because she knows that she's going to throw short. So that could be an adjustment that they can make in a couple minutes or after halftime.
So let's see if they make a little bunch formation there. Both wide receivers pretty much right next to the snappers. Tardif gets the snap again, going back to the right-hand side. Nice pass deflection.
Yeah, she was not open on that route. I feel like Anne-Frédérique is forcing it a little bit.
But why do you think that is?
Because she keeps it simple. She throws it short, but she knows her receivers are there, but they are covered, so she's forcing it for them, which ends up in either being an interception or a pass deflection.
Yeah, the IceCold defense right now. I think after they watch this game, they're going to say they should have had, at least 3 or 4 interceptions already in this first half. 2 minutes to go. Pro clock is coming up. Should be coming up after this play. Tardif looking for someone to go to. She does go deep here. She has receiver open. Nice play coming over the top. Getting the pass deflection right there.
La Chapelle once again. Star defensive player.
So turnover on downs. Now IceCold gets the ball back at the 5-yard line. Pro clock has been whistled in. If you're new to FPF, what the pro clock is basically in the last 2 minutes of the half. Pro clock, you can stop the clock by getting a first down. You can stop the clock by going out of bounds, or obviously by using a timeout.
And also a drop ball makes the time stop.
Yep, you're absolutely
An
right.
An incomplete pass, we could say.
So Ryan now gets the ball. Manseri now to the right at the slot. Pass along on the sideline. Nice grab by the rookie.
Yeah, and she stepped out of bounds, so that means the clock is stopped.
Exactly. He had a pro clock in FPF replacing the final 5 plays of the first half and final 5 plays of the second half. Used to be a staple here in Flag Plus football, but going more to the international rules and akin to a lot of different flag football leagues, instituting here the pro clock.
I think it's a great adjustment that FPF made. I think a lot of teams would agree with me. It's a lot of fun.
And Manseri, their big catch over the middle. She's tackled by Beaulieu-Clément, who's been busy so far this afternoon. You're right, though, Lori, speaking about the pro clock. I mean, speaking as a player, right? Obviously, for me personally, I think that it just adds more time to the game, which is something you want as a player.
Yes, less than 5 games only, 5 plays only.
I think some of the officials might not like it too much, but I mean, it is what it is.
It's a very different game with the pro clock.
There you go. So first down for IceCold. Ball just past midfield. Ryan gets the snap. She looks to the left. She fires her to Manseri. Tries to avoid the tackle. She can't, but a pickup of about 7, maybe 8 yards right there. The clock is running.
Yes.
Less than 90 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Honestly, I think it's the way to go right now. Just putting the clock down and not going out or anything, because at the end of the day, they don't want to let Matrix have the ball at the end of the first half.
So Ryan smartly not taking her time in the huddle. Usually about a 20-second play clock, pardon me.
Yeah.
Ball at about I want to say the 15-yard line here.
They have less than a minute to go.
Ryan gets the snap. She looks to her left. She fires her to the end zone to Yuzoka, and it passes over her head and out of bounds.
Yes. So the time is stopped, and they're going for a third
Down.
So they are at the, like I'd say, 15-yard line, and 2 tries to make it to the end zone.
So on this play right here on third down, are you trying to get to the end zone, or are you at least trying to cut the field in half a little bit here?
Safe way to go is half. Yeah, because we've seen Athena Ryan throw deep. Both times didn't work out.
Here's another time throwing deep. Oh, it's picked off again. Interception in the end zone. Manseri was not open. Ryan tried to force it in, and that is her second INT of the game, similar to the first meeting between these two teams where she had 4 touchdown passes, but also 2 INTs.
Yes.
You see on the replay right there. Again, great coverage by the defender. Yeah, again, Manseri running that corner route, but again,
It was not open.
yeah, not at all. So another turnover by IceCold. Again, this game tied up at 6, 42.9 seconds remaining here in the first half. Tardif goes again to the flat to the right-hand side, pick up of about 5, maybe 6 yards on first down.
Time is stopped because she stepped out of bounds. So for sure they're going to try and punch it in right now. They want a little upper hand before the halftime.
So after the regular season meeting against Matrix, after their loss, I should say, IceCold went on to lose 5 in a row before winning 3 out of the last 4 games, including the postseason here.
Yes.
Get to Matrix in a second. Tardif being flushed to her right.
That is a sack.
Yep. And a big sack right there. That drives the Matrix offense back by about, I want to say, 8, maybe even 9 yards there.
Yes, Leah Bengra is the one that made the tackle, the sack. She did get 4 sacks in the regular season, 5 tackles, and 3 pat downs. She is very tall, so that is an advantage for her as a rusher for sure. She can cover a bit more of the middle.
So timeout is called here. We're again 24.2 seconds. Some time's being added on the clock. So now 3 seconds added on. 27.2 seconds remaining here in the first half. Like I said, after the last meeting, so IceCold again losing 5 in a row, then winning 3 out of the last 4 games, including the postseason. After the victory for the Matrix, they actually lost their next 3 games before turning things around and winning pretty much all their last 3 contests since then. So 2 teams with some small winning streaks right now.
For sure. See, Matrix ended up with a 5-5, and IceCold finished with a 3-7.
3-7, yeah. And as I said, IceCold punching their tickets to the finals here. They beat the Monarchs 33-6 in the quarterfinals. They shocked the world of FPF with a win over the number 1 seed Sub-Zero 34-22 in the semifinals. Sub-Zero, of course, missing
Their key
a
players.
lot of their key players due to a tournament. Matrix beating Blue Pond 28-27 in overtime. A thriller in the quarterfinals. Again, as I said earlier, they beat
Cayenne,
someone's team standing next to me.
It's
24-21 in the semis. Tardif gets the snap here, almost sacked. Throw to the left-hand side, caught a gain of about maybe 10 yards right there. So at least Matrix is able to get the ball from out the shadow of their own end zone.
Yes, it is inbounds, however, so the time is running down. They have a bit more than less than 10 seconds left for the end zone.
So the referees here have to
They're not ready.
they're not ready. They have to set the markers, obviously the first line of scrimmage, the first down, and of course the rusher cone as well. So of course, if you're not familiar with FPF, there's a rusher obviously on defense. The rusher has to be 7 yards back from the line of scrimmage and 1 yard either to the left or to the right of the snapper. If the rusher is hit during his or her attempt to get the quarterback, as long as they're outside of that 1 yard mark, it will be rusher interference against the offense. So 6.8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Still a tie game.
Yep, still a tie game. I mean, if you're Matrix here, I mean, you have 1, 2 Maybe even, yeah, 1 or 2 plays left, bearing a penalty, of course.
Yes.
What are you calling here if you're in the matrix offense and you're in a huddle?
With the seconds left, you have to go deep. You have to just throw everyone deep or like a wheel, some sort of a play like that. But she can't go short because with the seconds left, it's not worth it.
So let's see what Tardif does. She gets the ball, double quarterback. Right here for Matrix, and a run and a good tackle right there. A loss on the play. So now 1.4 seconds remaining here in the first half, and that play just did not work for the second time this afternoon for the Matrix.
I feel like maybe double quarterback is not a way to go. I feel like she should just throw it out. This is halftime.
Yeah, so IceCold electing to forego that final play of the first half. So we're all tied up at 6 apiece in this contest. Between Matrix and IceCold. Yeah, again, both teams pretty much scoring on, I believe, Lori, their first drive of the game respectively, and then it's pretty much a stalemate from there. Both defenses stepping up, making a couple of plays. Obviously, the Matrix defense getting 2 INTs off of Athena Ryan. The Matrix offense, though, turning the ball over on downs repeatedly. Their offense looks a little disjointed again with the backup quarterback Tardif there in there for Ashkar.
It's a very defensive game for both parties.
It. That's exactly it. So with this defensive game, what do you think is the key to getting some more points offensively?
I think maybe Athena has to throw a bit more short because I think the deep routes are not working for now because the Matrix's defense is there. And for Anne-Frédéric Tardif, it's just to throw deep. So it's pretty much the opposite of what they're doing right now because IceCold's defense is going underneath the routes and are being there. So just changing up their strategy.
Okay, and like I said earlier in the first minute between these two teams, again, back in week 4 in Laval, 33-27 victory for Matrix. It was 20-7 at the half for Matrix. It's obviously not going to be the case here with a 6-6 game. Who, in your opinion, Lori, has been standing out the most offensively for either side?
I think Matrix. They've gotten a couple of interceptions here and there. They know how to read Athena and the routes, so they're being there. They're making the plays that they have to be. However, they're giving the ball back to Anne-Frédéric Tardif, their offense, but they're not able to punch it in. So maybe just changing it up.
I mean, we're going to see, obviously, if they can change it up. So we saw in the first half, again, this IceCold offense. Again, I think they have, I don't want to say the better players, but it is what it is, right? Lara Zuko, Maria Manseri, Chloe Simard, Ashley Langer. Besides protecting the ball from Athena Ryan, the quarterback, how would you like to see her get her receivers more involved?
How
can Athena Ryan get some of her big playmakers more involved?
Honestly, I think just calling double moves on the routes or anything, just to throw too deep so one of them is open because for now it's not working and they're always covered up. So or maybe their coaches to try and change it up.
All right, so we're going to have to see what changes both teams have in store here in the second half. We're about to kick it off here in about a minute or so. Again, 6-6 game here in Brossard. Again, this is the first of 9 games here today for the final day of championship weekend here at Flat Plus Football. A ton of games coming up. There's the men's Division A, there's men's Division B, there's women's, there's 2, there's
everything.
So many games. Yeah, exactly. 5 games yesterday, 9 games today. So it's going to be a fun day for everybody.
Yes, it is.
Keep on watching on the on Facebook Live, the FPF YouTube channel.
Very good games today also.
Yep.
We got the men's competitive and intermediate and 5v5.
Yeah, I believe you're playing this afternoon.
Yes, in Quad 1.
All right,
yes.
There you go.
It'll be pretty interesting. It's going to be a good game.
All right, so here we go. Matrix starting the ball here to kick off the second half. Let's see what they do. Tardif again to the flat. Ooh, and that pass almost knocked down. Good job by the receiver actually getting in the way as a defender. That could have been a pick 6.
That was a risky throw.
So second and long now facing the Matrix offense. And if you're the Matrix, obviously, again, we talked about with Tardif at quarterback, they're a little limited, of course, with Elizabeth Ashkar, one of the top quarterbacks in all of FPF, not in the lineup here this afternoon, unfortunately, in the championship game. What do you think their offense can do to kind of get some momentum here for Matrix?
I think just to get the confidence of everyone, quick passes just for them to catch it, just like right now. Number 20 catching in the ball.
Yeah, good catch right there. That was so Anne-Frédéric Tardif is number 20 in our book, so I'm wondering maybe there's a quarterback change.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah. Our apology. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. It's hard to see the numbers for the Matrix.
Yeah,
dark
it is
numbers,
black
dark
on
jersey.
purple.
Yeah.
So
They had the way outline, which is great, but if they were facing this way, if they
It
were,
would be amazing.
yeah, or
You could
sorry,
see
facing the opposite way, it'd be great, yeah.
For sure.
The pass, deep shot. Oh, and a nice defensive back down right there. Again, Sarah Eve Asselin with the pass deflection. I'll tell you what, Lori, that could have been a touchdown because the receiver for Matrix was wide open on the play.
Léa Demers did get open. She was there, but the defender did come up to her faster.
Touchdown saving pass deflection right there. Sarah Eve Asselin could be the player of the game, at least defensively for her squad. Another pass deep, receivers open, nice catch. Down at about the 2-yard line.
Yeah, she's the one that caught it. Amazing receiver. I think the changeup did help a little. Maybe the quarterback right now has a bit more confidence throwing it deep because she has the receivers for it. They're all amazing players on offense. For sure, Elisabeth Ashcall not being there is a game changer.
I'm going to get you that quarterback's name in a second. Is trying to see your number one. She breaks the huddle. And first and goal right here for Matrix at about, I want to say, at the 1-yard line. Here's
15. Justin Côté.
Justin Côté. Yeah, so she's thrown a couple passes this season. She's thrown for 326 yards and 4 touchdowns this season at quarterback. So Côté gets the ball, looks to the right-hand side. She has a player open, caught, touchdown, Guerin.
She saw how open she was at the end, and she threw it.
So the change at quarterback gives a change of results so far in this contest.
I'd say it probably gives them a little bit more confidence for the rest of the game, for sure. They do have the upper hand right now with a 12-6 lead. They are going for 1 at the 5-yard line, trying to get as much points as possible.
Yeah, looking to make it a 7-point lead if they're able to get it. But again, like you said, Lori, 12-6 lead right now for the Matrix. Here they go. Trying to extend the lead a little bit further. Receivers open. Nice defensive play. Batted down in the back of the end zone. I say, oh, penalty on the
Yes, flag thrown on the field. A little bit of contact, I'd say. But both of them were for the ball.
So I'm going to ask you, Lori, because you just said that championship game, right?
Yes.
Title's on the line. Would you like to see that flag be picked up right there?
In what sense?
As in, would you like to see the penalty not called? Because, I mean,
no, I'd say it's a championship games. It's not supposed to be contact in anything, so for sure if there's a little bit of contact or even in the head, it has to be called. So I'm guessing, are they going 2 from the 5?
So I think, yeah, this will be what the case is. Yeah, so 2 from the 5-yard line. Usually two per combos are taken from the 10. Pass to the end zone, and it is caught.
Léa Demers did catch it.
Yep. So Léa Demers with the big catch right there. So now the lead is 14-6. So 8-point lead now for IceCold. Just put some pressure on them. Not only did they have to get the touchdown, they then have to get the 2-point convo to tie the game.
Exactly. We'll see how they perform.
So we see a bit of a change now with the offense. Langer is out. Manseri is out. So is Uzoka. Vanessa Dove, Stella Jean-Georges in there.
We have Annick Benalil also on the right side.
Waiting to see Benalil. Oh, pass to Simard. The snapper remains the same.
Yep. So I think they are trying to go a little bit more shorter on this this drive. The middle is open a couple of times.
And I'm surprised that Benalil is only getting into the contest in the second half. She's a good receiver, solid receiver. Also used to play for the Citadin as well.
Yes.
Jean-Georges, one of the impact players as well, number 2 there for this lineup. Here's a pass deep to Benalil. Oh, just off her hands. Able to split 2 defenders there. Beautiful seam route by the receiver. Just couldn't hang on to the ball.
Yeah, the ball was thrown in the perfect window, we could say.
So let's see what IceCold has up their sleeve now. 3rd down here. So 3rd and about, I want to say 7-8.
Yeah.
Ryan gets the ball. She looks to her left. She's going to the right. Jean-Jacques is open. It's intercepted.
The ball was tipped by Stella Jean-Georges. And Léa Demers is the one that caught it. So that gives them the ball back.
Yeah, and that's just bad luck right there. Because, again, like Stella Jean-Georges ran that route.
Perfectly.
Yeah, she was wide open. Yeah. Ryan has to hit her.
Yep. The ball was just thrown a little bit higher, and she tipped it.
So the IceCold defense back on the field here.
Matrix is starting at the 1 yard before.
Yeah, 1 yard
Yeah.
before midfield, yeah. So they have a ton of options. I mean, hypothetically speaking, you can go deep 3 times if you want before just getting a handoff or a short play to pick
That
up
would be
the
the
first
smart
down.
decision because you have 3 tries if you want to go deep.
So let's see what they do here. Cote gets the ball. She goes over the middle, short,
Oh.
caught for the first down.
Yes.
Caught there by number 3 in Beaulieu Clement.
So they kept it short and simple, safe.
I can tell I see a little bit of disappointment on your face right now. I think
They could have went deep for sure. They had 3 tries to go deep for sure. Every team could have tried it, but it's okay.
they got the first down.
Yeah, they're not forcing the ball or anything, so
These are taking
whatever
a
they feel
page.
comfortable in.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Yeah.
So they could be taking a page of the IceCold playbook, learning not to force the ball.
Yeah.
So Matrix fresh to the downs here. Cote gets the ball, goes to the flat here, caught. Nice pickup going down the right-hand sideline there by Demare.
Yes.
So Demare a gain of about 10, maybe 11, possibly even 12 there.
And
on that
Frédéric
first down.
Tardif is the one back in QB.
Yeah, you're right. So the ball now at the, I want to say the 7, maybe 8-yard line here. So it's a bit surprising, though, that they're changing quarterbacks. I mean, they had a lot of success. Cote came in. She threw a touchdown on her first drive.
Yes.
I'm surprised that I'm surprised they waited so long to make that change.
Exactly.
And B, why are they changing it up again? But hey, they have the lead, right? So, I
Yeah.
mean, they're up 14-6. So
Just gave them a confidence boost, so
there you go.
whatever
quick,
helps.
Quick snap, pass it underneath, and it's picked off. So the ball goes out the hands of Beaulieu Clement, is intercepted. So not Daphne Guerin. Yeah, so Lori, I think this is your first time doing commentary?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you what happens. All the jersey numbers in the regular season are what they appear to be on the roster.
Okay.
And then you get to the championship game especially, and the jersey numbers start to change magically. So, yeah.
So we don't know who number 7 is, unfortunately.
Jean-Georges, nice catch. They're able to shield the ball away from the defender on the sideline. I mean, we could do the process of elimination, but I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm looking.
They have a big roster.
Yeah, they have 5 players on the field, obviously.
Yeah.
And then I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 10 players on the sideline.
It's a big roster.
Yeah. Math isn't my specialty. Samar with the catch over the middle. She gets enough for the first down for IceCold.
Once again, the middle was open, so I think Matrix has to take that away if they want to stop them.
So now a ton of options available here for the IceCold offense. Again, picking up the first down. Did he elect to still stay with the deep passes here? And yes, they do. Pass over the middle. Outside of the intended target. Benaleo.
Overthrown.
Yep, overthrown. Second down now.
I mean, they're trying it. They've been trying the deep routes since the beginning, but unfortunately, it's not really working.
Ryan waits the snap again, just past midfield. She gets it. She looks to the right. Quick pass to Ransom Benalil with the reception. This time the QB and the wide receiver are able to connect on a pass. Pick up, brings the ball down to about, I want to say, I think the 9-yard line, yeah. So Ryan breaks the huddle here. 2 receivers to her right, went to her left. She gets a snap. She looks to the right-hand side. Pass it flat to her snapper and Simard. Simard's tackled at about the 6-yard line.
During the regular season, Chloe Simard has been the receiver doing the short routes and catching it. So that's a key player as a snapper.
In the regular season meeting, IceCold was 4 for 5 in the red zone against Matrix. Matrix, when they got the ball down to IceCold's end, they were a perfect 5 for 5 in the red zone. Ryan now waits to snap again. 2 receivers to her right once more. She gets the snap, looks over the middle. Cole pass off the hands of Jean-Georges. She's running the in route. She was open. Turnover on downs.
Yep, and she had it. It was in her hands. Not able to grab it and keep it.
And Laura, I got to ask you, obviously, from all your time playing on the field,
Yes.
right? And you're one of the top players in all of FPF.
Yes.
How much of a letdown is that for the offense? Again, you're able to march down the field, you get some big plays, your defense forces a turnover on downs, but then now you turn the ball over yourself.
Oh, it's a huge play. It's a big deception because you're there, you're one player away from getting the touchdown and not able to get it in. So it gives the other team an advantage to score again.
I like your call. I'll get to that in a second. Hold on. Pass by Tardif to the right-hand side again to the flat tackle made. Receiver gets out of bounds. Yeah, Leah Demare, gain of about 4, maybe 5. I like your confidence, though, Laurie. When I said you're one of the top players in FPF, right away, yes. That's like, all right.
I realized it after.
Hey, don't be shy. Don't be shy. You know, it is what it is. I detect no lies in that.
I'd say like top 20.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Tardif gets the ball here. Another pass to the Ooh, nice catch there.
Yeah, it's way to fight for it. She held on to that ball.
Guerin stealing a potential interception away from the defense. Big grab right there. Pick up of about 5, maybe 6 yards. Again, we talked about it earlier, right? Tardif is doing what she's doing again. Yes. Credit to her for coming in. She's usually a receiver. Playing quarterback is not an easy thing to do. Yeah. She checks her playbook. But again, the offense just seemed to operate a little bit of a Cote in the center. But
yeah, they changed up the QB once again.
Pass down the middle, and it's intercepted.
Yeah. Her receiver was not there, unfortunately, so I think it was forcing it.
So yeah, the ball was intended for Abigail Perot, and you're right. I didn't know she read it. It was Cote there who made that throw.
Yes. So that gives the ball back to IceCold for them to have a chance to maybe get a tie again.
Quick pass there over the middle to Samar. Can she get the first down? No, she's tackled about 2 or 3 yards short.
She did get a lot of yards on that catch, though.
Yeah, big player there by the snapper. She's been clutch so far.
Yes. I mean, if Matrix is giving up the middle, for sure Athena is going to take advantage of it. Use it until the Matrix's defense changes it up.
Ryan gets snapped through to the middle. Yuzoka with the catch.
Once again, Abigail Perot getting the tackles.
First down for the IceCold offense. Right now, new set of downs for her offense. She gets the ball just past midfield. Pump fake to the middle, goes to the left, receiver wide open. Benaleo tackled at about the 2-yard line. Touchdown saving tackle. Looks like, I believe that was Cote, I believe, with the tackle.
Yeah, I think it was a misunderstanding on the defense. Both defensive players came more inside and left the outside open, so Athena saw it and took advantage of it, making them at the 2-yard line for the touchdown.
Here's a chance deep in the red zone here. Yet again for IceCold. Can they punch it in this time? Let's find out. Ryan gets a snap. She looks to her left. Guns it in there. Caught. Samar. Touchdown. Yes. IceCold. They trail by 2, 14-12, with just over 6 minutes remaining in the contest.
Once again, a classic route. I've seen them play, and they like to do those short outs, slants, when they're close to the end zone, so props to them.
So a huge 2-point combo attempt right here for IceCold. What are you calling right here if you're IceCold offensively for the 2-point combo?
Comebacks. I mean, the defensive players are not on the cones, and if Athena is able to throw it directly, like just outside the bounds near the cone, and I'm sure she could, so why not?
Well, let's see if she does that. 2 receivers to her left.
You could see how the defenders are more inside, so
Oh, she listened to you, but pass gets intercepted, not returned, no, for 2 points.
Justin Cote did get an interception on the convert.
Yeah. INTs on the converse don't count. I mean, if she ran it back for a conversion, her team would then get the 2 points. But she let just run it out of bounds. So 14-12 lead right here for Matrix. Again, just over 5 minutes now remaining in this contest. Brent Bach and Laurie Willette with you live from Complex Sportif CN here in Brossard, Quebec on this day 2 of Flat Plus Football's championship weekend. Game 1 of 9 here today. Quarterback gets a snap, throwing to the left. Oh, running down the left sideline, getting some yak yards there.
First defender was not able to deflag her, but the second did, so she got a bit more yards on that one.
So it looked like the quarterback right there, just throwing with a little bit more authority, a little bit more.
Because she has more confidence. Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
Maybe getting another touchdown did help their confidence as a team, because like I said, Anne-Frédéric Tardif is not used to it, so.
All right, trips right now for the Matrix offense to the left of your screen at home. Pass to the flag. Guerin with a catch. Guerin has been one of, if not the top offensive player this afternoon for her team, and she picks up a first down. So So 4 minutes remaining here on the clock. It's going to be gut check time soon for this IceCold defense. Can they create a stop?
They have to. If they want the ball back, they have to. Or else it gives the Matrix another touchdown added.
Bunch formation. Cardiff gets the snap. She looks to the left. Receiver wide open. That's Cote. Cote, can she break a tackle? She can't.
Yes, wide open.
LaChapelle with a good tackle right there. That's going to be on this defense. Shelly Grenier. Sarah. Against Sarah Eve Asselin. Going to be on some of these players here to make a stop for their squad. Leticia and Galu as well. Pass to the end zone. Oh, they're saying it's a sack. No, yep.
It's a sack. I mean, the catch was also out of bounds, so it was incomplete either way.
Yeah, good sack right there. The rusher getting home. Gonna lay a Bigra there. Pressuring the quarterback and able to get the sack.
Yeah, it was a good defensive play for all of IceCold's defense.
Could there be a challenger from Matrix?
They're talking to the ref right now.
It could be. So I'm thinking they're going to challenge the sack and then.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. So Walter Berry, head official here on the sideline running the instant replay.
Yeah. See if it was really a sack.
So again, if the sack doesn't stand, I mean, you were saying obviously the play went on the bounce. Let's see here on the replay.
Yeah. I mean, we could see the ref on the left-hand side. She called out of bounds for the catch also.
It's Phoebe Gervais working the left sideline. So we see the rusher.
Hands up.
Yep. Good form right there by the rusher, blocking the middle of the field from the quarterback. You see Ali Reza, Naziri are at the control for instant replay. So we see the flag has not come off yet, and there it is in her hand, but it hasn't fully detached from her belt. So that's the question. The ball's still in her hand, and I'll tell you what, yeah, it did. I think she got the sack.
Yeah. Isn't it like the rule if the QB is in motion, it's an advantage to the QB?
Technically, yeah, but I mean, it looks so. I mean, so where it's frozen right now, the ball's at her hand. You can tell that, but I think the flag is taken before that.
Okay, so even if the QB is in motion, it still stands. Okay, that makes sense.
And so it's a question now also, can they challenge both plays, right? Because they're challenging the sack.
Yeah.
Now, can they also challenge the fact that they feel maybe the ball was caught? Maybe the receiver maybe dragged the toe? I don't know.
Yeah, like maybe just have it an inch.
So again, in FBF, right, you don't need 2 feet to get in balance. All you need is 1. So as long as you have a toe in balance, it's fine. The catch will stand.
If the ball is stable in your hands and you're still in bounds even for 1 foot.
.229 remaining here.
Including the pro clock?
Yeah, including the pro clock. So the ruling on the field, we just got word from Walter Berry. The officials will announce that I'm midfield, but the ruling on the field stands. There will be a sack by Bigra. And again, it is a close call.
Yeah.
And I can understand what you're saying, where you thought maybe the ball got out of the quarterback's hand, but I think maybe just a second before.
And at the end of the day, they have nothing to lose.
Yeah, well, that's exactly it, yeah. Championship on the line, I mean, you might as well challenge, right? You can't take your timeouts home. You might as well use them.
Exactly. So they have no more timeouts left, I think.
Yeah, so they can't challenge anymore after this. Pass.
Yes.
Caught inbounds by Cote. And that's the thing, right? If they were able to get the challenge, if the challenge was successful, they would have been able to get a second challenge. Because that challenge was unsuccessful, there are other challenges for the rest of the game. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There you go. So Cote for big catch here on the sideline.
Do you know which down it is?
I want to say it's third right now.
Okay, they're pretty close.
And the ball is in the red zone right here. 7-yard line. Taylor gets a snap. She's sacked again. Big R comes through for the second time in this series. Turnover on downs.
Yeah, that was a 4th down. Not able to complete it. She hesitated a bit too much, I'd say.
Yeah, so apologies. Yeah, it was not third. It was 4th down.
That was a big play for IceCold right now because that means they have a chance to get a touchdown and get the upper hand.
So we talked a lot about the IceCold defense, but now if you're Matrix, right, this is it. You're 2 minutes away from championship glory, but you have to make a stop here.
Yeah, they either 2 deeps or 1 deep. They know the threats on IceCold, so
Ryan gets a snap on first down. She throws, caught by Benalil.
yeah.
So Benalil, Langin, Samard, of course, the snapper, and then Yuzoka on the right-hand side at wide receiver. A bit surprising the man Suri's not in the lineup, but again, her and Benalil, it's not really, it's a fair trade-off, right? They're both great players.
Exactly. They're both similar also.
Second down now.
Yeah.
Second down, Ryan awaiting the snap.
We are in the pro clock, so I think they are using all the time they want.
Yeah, that makes sense. Ryan gets a snap, throws to the right-hand side. Langin makes the reception and gets out of bounds.
Yeah, time is stopped because she stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, so third and about 5, maybe 6 right here.
Yeah, before the first down. They do have under 1 minute and 20 seconds left. They're down by 2 points, so just 1 touchdown would mean winning.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
See what happens indeed. Here we go. Ryan gets a snap, looks to the right. Langin is open. She makes the catch. First down, IceCold. And I think, Lori, what we're seeing right here is a more decisive, more aware Ryan, not taking any big risks, just keeping to the short game, marching up the field slowly, and again, killing the clock.
Yeah, she's finding the holes, the windows, and she's throwing to them. She's very accurate, so if she keeps it up, she might end up in the end zone.
If you're obviously a member of the Matrix defense, I'll ask your opinion after this play, but how do you think they stop it? Here we go. Ryan gets the pass to the end zone. Yuzoka with the catch. Tackled at about the 3, maybe 4-yard line. Big catch there by Lara Zuka, pardon me.
Yeah, Florence Clément-Beaulieu was there, but however, just a few yards behind her. I think they tried to do man-to-man. So we see the crowd is hyping up IceCold. They're a couple yards away from the end zone.
Pass to Samard. Oh, she tackled at I want to see the 1-yard line. No, say touchdown! Touchdown IceCold with 14.8 seconds left on the clock. See, because you're by the big snapper. I was going to call her tight end for a second. Big snapper there, Samard.
Yes.
Barreling her way. Let's see, better replay right here, better angle. So we see quick out route to the right-hand side. Samar able to break 1 tackle. Breaking a 2nd tackle. Samar, they're extending the ball. Now she gets tackled. So it's not the white line at home. It's that blue line behind it that's in
front of it,
that marks the touchdown. So she's able to cross that ball over that blue line that you saw on your screen.
Yes, it was very limited, but they did call it a touchdown. With only 16 seconds left after the convert. They are going for 2.
Yeah, they want to make it a 6-point lead. Oh,
yeah.
Timeout here, I believe, called. Yeah, timeout, I believe, called by Jacques Voigt, again, one of the coaches for IceCold.
I mean, after this, it forces Matrix to throw deep. You have a couple seconds left. You can't go short. If you want to win.
So what are you calling here, Lori, on this deep row? I mean, 16.8 seconds left. Time does not run off the clock for the conversion, so they'll have 16.8 seconds left, give or take. You don't have to necessarily go for the Hail Mary. What would you call? Would you at least try to cut the field in half to get to midfield, or what would you do?
Yes, at least cut it in half, because with 16 seconds, you could get a couple plays if you go out of bounds or get a first down for sure. I would not go for the Hail Mary because we haven't seen the QBs throw that far either, so that would be a big risk to take, and that could end up in an interception.
So Athena Ryan with 1 championship, looking to get a 2nd here. She has a chance to extend her team's lead from 4 to 6. Again, going for the 2-point combo from the 10-yard line. Let's see if they can get it. Ryan gets the snap. She looks to her right, now to the left, still with the ball. Matrix not sending a rusher. Fastball over the middle to Yuzoka.
Yes.
And falls incomplete.
All of IceCold's receivers were with a defensive players, so they were not open. She forced it. She tried it. Nothing to lose.
So this is it. Do or die time. Win or go home
Yeah.
for Matrix.
Less than 17 seconds to go.
Matrix gets the ball. Pass to the right-hand side. Smartly getting out of bounds with a pickup of only about 6-7 yards. The receiver,
Okay.
assuming the defensive back was there, she could
Yeah.
have had about 3 or 4 more yards.
She could have. I think she was really safe and just wanted to go out of bounds the fastest way possible.
IceCold, of course, making the playoffs. They were the 6th and final team in the 7-team division to get to the dance. They won a point differential over the 7th seed Lake Crocs, through the beating Lake Crocs by 31 in the regular season, and Lake Crocs only beating them by 1. Later on in the rematch, pass to the left-hand side. Receiver gets out of bounds near the
Time
first
is
down.
stopped. Yeah.
8.2 seconds left. It's going to be about third. I want to say maybe a long 3 here.
They are playing it really safe out there, and I think it's the safest and smartest way to go right now.
Again, don't forget, a first down stops the clock, so Matrix is able to throw the ball over the middle of the field, and again, they'll get the stoppage. Ball is snapped. Quarterback's going deep, home run shot, and that falls incomplete, intended for Guerin, but she was not open at all.
Yeah.
So big 4th down coming up. This is the game right here.
With 3 seconds left, they have to make it. They are pretty far, so we'll see what they come up with.
I can't blame the quarterback, though, for choosing to go deep in that play. I mean, most people would think that she'd be trying to go short to pick up the first down, so maybe trying to catch IceCold by surprise,
Yeah.
perhaps.
I think with a 3rd and short, they tried to go deep and get more for the first down, but with a couple seconds left, could have been safe to go short.
IceCold here for a chance to rewrite history. Handoff by to Guerin. She gets the first, just barely, by about a yard maybe.
Yeah. So it is first down, and if the clock is right, there is less than a second left.
Yep, 0.7 seconds.
So that forces them to throw deep for the win, or not.
Here it is, final snap of the game. She's going deep to the end zone. It's going to be a jump ball in the back. It's intercepted, and IceCold are your Women's Division A champions.
So just to end it off, I think it was
Christophe Jumel, yeah.
who got the final interception, a win for their team.
Huge INT right there to seal the deal. Her 3rd of the postseason, actually, for Jumel. So congrats to her on being the ball hawk that she usually is.
And props to them for coming in clutch, because they were down in the first beginning of second half.
In a 18-14 win here for IceCold. Yeah, big 18-14 win here for IceCold over the Matrix. Again, your Division A champs. Lori, fantastic game. A little slow to start offensively, but we saw a lot of fireworks in the second half.
Yes.
What are your opinion was the key to the victory here for IceCold?
IceCold, I think they tried it deep. It wasn't working, so they changed their game plan, and they were still confident. And Athena does trust her players, and she came in clutch with those catches and those throws. So she read those plays. She read the defense, and she got the window.
And IceCold, like I said, I talked about earlier, right? 3-7 in the regular season. They were the last team to qualify for the playoffs. They were tied with the Crocs, who ended up not making the playoffs.
Yeah.
Again, point differential in the head-to-head matchups. Speak about IceCold again. We said a rookie team, mostly. It is a first-year team. Some rookies, some non-rookies, obviously. What do you think was the most important thing to carry them to a championship this season?
I think just their team spirit. They've been together for less than half a year, but I think they practice every week, so their team chemistry did build up very fast. And Athena does have some experience with some of the players like Lara Uzoka and Maria, so that did help.
Yeah, it definitely did help a lot. So we're going to head down to the field. FPF CEO Jeff Rosenblatt is going to present the trophy to the Women's A Champions IceCold and the MVP award as well.
I'm down at the field with the Women's A Spring 2025 champs, IceCold. We got Chloe here. Grab that trophy, Chloe. All right, so Chloe, let me ask you a question. Unbelievable game, really tight finals. You guys scored at the end to win the game. How does it feel to have such a team win from the offense and the defense?
Oh, it feels so great. Honestly, it's amazing. It was so tight. We were stressful, but so happy to be there. Yeah.
Awesome. So it was a great game. Yeah. We're going to get the MVP of this game over here now. Leia, where's Leia? Leia. Okay. So Leia, you had 4 sacks in this game. Huge turning points in the game, all those sacks. How does it feel to be MVP of the game?
I feel incredible. That's crazy. First year with IceCold, I'm the youngest of the team, so that's absolutely incredible for me.
Okay, so we have a newcomer, young person on the team. That just shows defense wins championships, even though the offense played great. So we have our 2025 spring champs, IceCold. Back to the booth.
Good to go.
All right, so again, we see obviously IceCold getting the championship trophy. Well-deserved win for them. Congratulations to those ladies. I had a chance this week to talk to Stella Jean-Georges on our podcast,
yes.
and I asked her, what would happen if you guys win? Do you think maybe you could start a dynasty of your own? Obviously, Cayenne, your team has a dynasty.
Yes.
Sub-Zero, definitely for sure. Usually the Queen's the top of the mountain in this women's A division. I mean, IceCold, again, a rookie team with some veterans mixed in. They're coming off their first championship. How much confidence do you think that gives them? And do you think, like I said, they can maybe perhaps start their own dynasty?
Honestly, the confidence is a big part of it because they did win. It's their first season in FPF. And I think IceCold's was the point of it. The team was to build a senior women's team and do some tournaments and everything. So I think it's going to be the next top 4 or 5 senior women's team out there with Cayenne, Sub-Zero, and Matrix. So it is going to be a challenge for them to up it up a notch because Sub-Zero and Cayenne are amazing teams also. So, but I'm sure they could get there for sure.
All right, and obviously switching sides to the Matrix. Again, the Matrix, I can't help but feel bad for them, right? They're forever in the shadow of Cayenne and Sub-Zero, right?
Yeah.
Matrix is a strong team. Again, they finished where they finished in this division, but again, they made the finals. They came literally, within a play of winning.
Yes.
Where do you think they go from here?
I mean, they have the team for it. It's unfortunate that Elisabeth Ashkal wasn't there. I think it would have been a turn of events if she was there because she is their normal QB and has a lot of experience with the Anne-Frédéric Tardif, Léa Demers, and all of her receivers. So it was a game changer for her not to be there. However, they were still close with an 18-14 loss. So I think Anne-Frédéric Tardif, the props to her for coming in clutch. She did keep her composure and everything. So with a short loss like that, I think they could still come in hot next time.
All right, congratulations to Ashley Langer and a lot of the rookies, again, winning their first FPF championship here. Kicking off, Lori, obviously, 1 of 9 games here in the final day of championship weekend. A lot of fun here this afternoon is going to be had.
Yes, for sure.
All right, so for Lori Willette, I'm Brent Balkin saying thank you for tuning in. This has been your Women's A Championship. IceCold, who put a freeze on Sub-Zero's reign, starting a reign of their own now for 18-14 victory over Matrix. They are your Flag Plus Football Women's Division A champions. Up next is the Division E Men's Championship 6v6 as Studs 2 takes on Arm Robbery. Stay tuned.